What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Amber Rose. Amber Rose recently had went viral because for a couple of different things. One, she admitted to lying about performing a certain act on Kanye. Y'all remember? I mean, this might have been a couple of years back. You know, she was still steaming upset about Kanye, talking about he had to take 30 showers before he got into a relationship with Kim K. He said that on the Breakfast Club, and this was right after his relationship with Amber Rose. You know, she took the bait and made up a lie about performing a certain, act on him, and now she's admitting that she lied. And this went under the radar a little bit. I believe I came across it on an article. I don't even think it trended on Twitter, and I reposted it to my X timeline. And it went under the radar. This woman lied about performing a certain act to insinuate that Kanye was gay. And now she's taking that back. She's taking it back because she was upset. She also went viral for saying that she is owed $20 million for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of Kanye West's best albums. I remember when I went and bought that album out of Best Buy back in 2011-ish, 2012. Might have been 2011. I went and bought the physical copy of the album. I think it was 2011, yeah. So the main thing about this video, and I want people to really understand that, this is the downfall of Amber Rose. This is a woman who has been ran through by the entire industry. We're going to get into the men that she's been connected to. And I believe she even made a joke about it a couple years back. She did the slower walk. She didn't do that for the empowerment of women. She did that because she wanted to alleviate her guilt over her decisions of the type of men that she got involved with. And when you have women like Amber Rose and Black China wants to be a born again Christian. She was on OnlyFans and then left OnlyFans and got rid of implants. And I believe she got some tattoos removed. I could be wrong. I believe, but she tried to do this whole makeover, right? She got implants removed and, really tried to change her image. I don't know what she's doing now. But that was as of last year. So you have these women like them who are willing to admit, yeah, I need to go in a different direction. But now Amber Rose, I think, is having this honesty moment because, she's alone. She's alone. She tried that stunt with CJ Stroud. Y'all remember CJ Stroud, the highly drafted 2023 NFL draft, CJ Stroud. He plays for the Houston Texans. Had a very good rookie season, and they were leaving some event. When she was leaving, she claimed she didn't have a ride, and he somehow was there to take her home. That was a publicity stunt. She was testing the waters to see, what people would say. She needed a ride. First off, this is a woman who claims to be a feminist. Why are you getting rides from men you don't know? Because she don't know the guy. But you're taking a ride from this guy, CJ Stroud of all people. There was nobody else there that could have took you where you needed to go. That was a publicity stunt to test the waters, see if she can go viral. People talked about it for a day or so, and then they forgot about it because I guess nothing came of it. To me, this is just a tragic downfall because she started off with so much potential. You saw her with Kanye. She had a model-esque look. She had the short blonde buzz cut. Even her face looks different. Her body looks different. Yes, she's had children. She is the physical manifestation of regression. We have seen a regression in women as of late. A lot of women are regressing at a very rapid pace. And I think it's due to stress. I think it's due to them using drugs and drinking. I'm not saying that's what she was doing, but I also think it's due to the amount of men that these women have been with. So let's get into the men that Amber Rose has dealt with. We're going to go in chronological order. Kanye West. She was with Kanye West from 2008 to 2010. We remember them infamously for being at an award show and them being very affectionate towards each other. Y'all remember the MTV Video Music Awards? That's when the infamous Taylor Swift thing happened. And then you had her get into a relationship with Wiz Khalifa from 2011 to 2014. They had a son together. By all accounts, she seemed really into Wiz. I think she still is. He's never tried to get back into a relationship with her, by the way. Machine Gun Kelly, she was with him in 2015 for a short while. That was a weird link up, but Amber's a weird female. 2016, she was with an NBA player by the name of Terrence Ross, right? She was with him briefly. She might have even dissed him too. I believe she may have dissed him as well. See, he was only with her briefly. I think he may have broken up with his wife and she stepped in, and then he ended up dumping her and going back to his wife. 21 Savage. She was with 21 Savage for, it looks about a year. Y'all remember when they was at that slower walk? That might have been the last slower walk she did. That was like a little bit before the pandemic. I don't know if she did one in 2019, but she did do one, I believe, in 2017 or 2018. And she had this guy, 21 Savage. Y'all know, street rapper 21 Savage out there holding a sign saying that he's a slur too. You're right, alleviating her guilt for all the things that she has done. She's used other people to try to alleviate her guilt. And she had this guy, this street rapper, out here holding a sign talking about he's a slur too. And they broke up sometime after that because she made a fool of this guy. She really did. And he never attempted to get back with her. I think he's married. I think he might have, I don't know how long he was married to his wife, but I know he has a wife. He has a side chick too, Lotto. So yeah, she made a complete fool out of him. He leaves the relationship to try to regain his street credibility. Monty Morris, another NBA player. Monty Morris, back in 2018, they dated briefly. I did a live stream on that, and that live stream was taken down for a reason. They put it back up, but yeah, and I spoke about that. You go that quickly from 21 Savage to Monty Morris. I believe she be having a lot of these guys on standby. This was back when she was towards the end of her peak. I think her peak was when she was with 21 Savage. And then I think she got with Monty Morris, and then she ends up with Alexander Edwards that same year. And they dated for about 4 years. They had a child together, and they were together for 4 years. And he ended up with 70-something-year-old Cher, which I'm sure destroyed her confidence. Now, right before he got with Cher, Amber Rose had exposed that he had been cheating with like 12 other women and basically shamed those women for getting with AE. But what she has to understand, see, when you're dating publicly like this with a guy who's not a rapper, he is in the entertainment industry, but he's not a rapper. You're giving credibility to him, and other women are going to go after him. See, that's what happens, Amber. When you're publicly displaying your relationship, there's a lot of women who probably were following you that end up following him and end up in his DMs, because women like to go after men who've given them social proof. When you are a guy like AE, again, I don't think he's a rapper. I know he's in the entertainment industry, but he's not really a rapper or anything like that. But he has the social proof of being with Amber Rose. That's gonna make women gravitate towards him, because you have given him that social proof. I think she realized that 4 years too late, and she's shaming all these women for getting with him. It's almost like she was blaming them. And I do agree. Like, if y'all know that this woman is in a relationship with AE, why are y'all trying to get with this guy? But, again, these could have been women that he had known before her. But you just never know. I think it does. I've seen plenty instances of men who aren't as famous as the women that they're with. They end up cheating on that woman with a bunch of different women that really wasn't coming at them like that before. So now you have Amber Rose, who's alone. And you could tell, she's doing these interviews and she looks like she's a total wreck. She looks like she's a total, complete wreck. And she's trying to figure out things. She's coming clean about lying. This is why I tell y'all, you can't believe the majority of these women and things they say, because they are liars. It was so easy for her to lie about Kanye and doing certain acts on him to insinuate that he's gay, and her come clean and say it was a lie, right? But then claim that, she should be compensated for my beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy. I don't think so. You lied on this man. You tried to ruin his reputation. He should have sued you. So no, you're not entitled to anything. And I'm not sure, but I think Amber Rose still has that goofy tattoo on her forehead. I mean, just goofy all around. And that goofy behavior is with a parent. She's a parent, but you know, she wants to be different. And honestly, I hope that she gets things together. I don't hate her. I do think it was very endearing when she did the Jesse Lee Peterson show. You know, and you know, she'll talk to anybody, seem like, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But once you lie and admit you lied to try to ruin somebody's reputation, that I just, there's not much you could say that I'm gonna sit here and believe, you know. And you wonder why your relationships aren't working, because if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about? That's what we need to know. Why can't you keep a man? Has she basically hit the industry wall? So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.